What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do a little cow feeding today and a little more planting, so let's get to it. We're live.
Well, there's an easy way to figure that out, Payne. All you do is make a new camera. At least for that first part, just create a new camera and there you're back where you're supposed to be. And yeah, the more experienced people will figure out that second one there. Typically, more experienced people editing maps won't do such a crappy job.
What you talking about?
Uh, Payne was asking how to like lock a map so people can't edit it.
Oh,
He said, oh, Wessel says they take the objects and use on their maps and claim it to be theirs. So I kind of tried to take care of that problem by just releasing a lot of these map objects.
I don't know. You want to open some doors for me?
Classic Dusty.
I
Yeah.
don't understand. Setting back to default does not fix the problem, so.
What doors you trying to get into there, bud?
Open the shed door, one of these other doors so I can get a vent out.
Why don't I see you? There you are. Okay. I almost thought it didn't work for me there for a sec.
I was like, you too, huh?
Like it worked earlier. What the heck?
Setting back to default doesn't fix the problem, so.
What doors you trying to get into there, bud?
Shed door, one of these other doors so I can get a vent out.
I still need to add our 1050s to the server.
I was like, you too, huh?
Warlord Gaming, I don't know where that came from. I really don't mod like that. I really only do maps. And I don't follow One Lonely Farmer either, so I don't know what exactly you're referring to there. I might gonna have to grind some hay too, but I think I'll just do that another time. I'll feed what I can with what I got, then move on to something else. I think I should sell a lot of my cows because this feeding stuff just takes up a lot of time. And doing it almost every day isn't the most fun thing. Especially for streams. I mean, I guess I wouldn't necessarily have to stream it, but I don't know. I do like streaming. Yes, John Deere man, I know that's what we gotta do. We gotta feed the cows, but damn, I do that in real life. I don't need to be doing it every single day in Farm Sim. I mean, I guess it's a little different since I feed beef in a feed truck, but not enough difference for me. Alden, I guess if I could travel anywhere in the world, honestly, I don't have much interest in traveling, as boring as that might sound. I just like it where I'm at enough to not want to really go anywhere else. I mean, I do have like interest in other places, but visiting, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. Iowa and South Dakota, those are the only places I really want to go. That almost sounds a little depressing, but that's just the way it is. Howdy there, Tristan. Glad you joined in for the stream today. Matt, I don't need any mods from FS ASMC. Just, I appreciate the information, but I don't get anything from that site, and I don't need a feed truck for the dairy. If I did, I'd probably just do up my own. And if I were to have one, I'd probably have it set to realistic fill levels. Hi there, Aiden. Glad you could join in for the stream today. Oh, you're giving them straw. I need some ground in the commodity shed. Whenever you're done with that, Dusty. Oh, I don't hate FS ASMC. Just dislike, kind of boycott thing, if you will. Refuse to use it. Same with like Mod Hub, the unofficial Mod Hub. I don't like getting stuff from there. Just a lot of crap on there, not to mention a lot of leaked stuff, and where a lot of lowlifes like to go to post stuff that they didn't make themselves. Once in a while you will get original authors posting stuff on there, but a lot of times there is quite a bit of leaked stuff. I just like avoiding that if I can. And Tristan, Dusty is not streaming. Are you streaming, Dusty? You are, aren't you? Can they hear me? Dusty should be able to hear me. I think Dusty's streaming. Oh, he's on the phone. But yeah, I think he was streaming. Well, Matt, at least I can say that I did not get these mods from that site. I got them from the original authors, so I can at least take some pride in that fact. And honestly, Matt, I don't mean to be a dick, but really nobody cares that you have the same mods. I mean, I could get it, but if you're coming here just acting like that, it's not really the most inviting thing there is. Alright, I'll be done feeding for now. Grab some bales for you, Dusty. Wait, he's got some in there. Okay, we'll just get some ready for him then. Yeah, Alden, if you did get the notification that he's streaming, well then by golly, he probably is. And yeah, that versatile was put on that side, unfortunately. I don't think that was the best circumstance that happened. We just stacked those bales with the telehandler. Actually, I think I used the payload to stack those bales. I think we... Oh wait, we had auto-collect trailers. But when we brought them here, we unloaded them, then I took the payloader and stacked them with that. Oop. Sorry about that, Dusty. Probably got some paint traded there. And that is how you fill a bucket. Perfect aim. I think that was all of it for Dusty. Good deal. And thank you, Chance. Hopefully you will be able to put some good use, or get some good use out of those map objects that were released on the page. And totally didn't even see your chat there, Danger Ranger. Glad you could join in for the stream today. I guess I could leave that open for him. Whenever we put the stuff away. Almost thought for sure he was going back in that way. Yeah, I do like using that merger. That specific one does work really good. I think it's a lot better than the Kuhn DLC merger. Lynn says, I never used to watch the live streams, but after watching yours now, I'm hooked. Even though the first comment I posted, you gave me the timeout, or whatever it's called. Hey, it could have been me that did that. It could have been one of my moderators. I don't know, but probably was for some good reason, I'd hope. Payne says the only thing I lag on my map now is an area, and then I'm ready for public release. Oh, that's a good deal. Must be having a hard time making it in. That wheel's not even turning. Oh, there it goes. Back to some shed. Gonna get some more loads out later, but just I'll keep it in the shade for now. What is Central Valley like? I guess if I were to describe it in one word, I'd say crap. It really wasn't meant to be a high quality map. It was just a map for me to get used to some of the stuff that they changed for FS17 between 15 and 17, and just get back into a little bit of map making. So I think I did take a break for a little while there. And I guess it was just something to have for FS17 that wasn't the default map. I think I did take a break for a little while there. And I guess it was just something to have for.
Sorry about that. Parents decided they needed to call me.
Perfect timing. I guess I've had that a time or two during streams as well.
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't pull in on that door. It's like something's getting hung up on it.
Yeah, I don't know. A little too steep for that. For a collision on there or something?
There's got to be a collision on the wagon or something, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. Alright, that'll be all the straw we do.
Alright, how much more do I need in the barns?
Let me see what we got on our animal stats here. You took one load in there, right?
Correct.
How about just two more?
2 more bales?
And you don't... 2 more loads.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we usually use the big one.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you don't have to distribute it throughout the barn. You can just unload it in one spot and then back out. Just pull right in, unload it, back out. I kind of just cheat when I put out the straw.
Hey guys on my stream, sorry about that, not meaning to ignore you.
I'm gonna close up shop in here and go find Atlanta.
Tristan, you're still on 15? How come, dude?
That's an excellent question, Dusty. I too would like to know. See, I actually leave this door open. I need to use our payloader to clean up the cow's mess. Joseph, no, I did not help Blue Web making County Line. He helped me on my map with a few things, but I wasn't any part of his map there. He helped me on... Well, Payne, to be fair, even though it might take them a while to release cattle and crops, honestly, I'd rather them take their time and make it as good as they can than release something early and have it be crap.
Chase, I don't really have anything playing. I think I had my stream. There was just a little bit of sound there, so if I turned that off because I didn't know I had it on in the first place. So if it's better, let me know.
I added a little loading GIF animation on my stream. Will begin shortly.
Oh, did you?
There. Yeah, it's the little scroll wheel. I thought that'd be a nice little touch. Just added it as a media source and set it on a loop. And I have it on the same hotkey as that screen, so when I turn that on, it turns the GIF on. Turn it off, the GIF turns off.
Nice.
So all that plays with the music and kind of nice little setup going here. Yeah, I just googled loading GIFs and found one I liked and found one that was transparent too. It'll be easier for you to go in this door, Dusty, won't it? Just a little bit closer. Should be able to unload on that side too. I think the triggers go off far enough. Man, knocking out this straw pile. We're gonna have a lot to sell. As far as a good grain card, I'd say what John Deere Man said. The Brent from the Big Bud DLC is pretty darn good, if you ask me. I guess as far as looking for something smaller, I don't know of anything decent out there. Alright, that's all cleaned up. I'll wait for you, Dusty. Get some doors shut when you're done. And give some cows the water as well for now while we're sitting. Oh, man. Does it take 2 or 6 bales to fill that?
6.
Yep. Ah, you're good right there.
Alright.
I can make the little jaunt, no problem. This pile did kind of turn into a little bit of a mess, but kind of started that way too. Actually, it started a lot cleaner than it ended. Just bales just do not act the best in FS.
I think the auto loader on that, messes with it once in a while.
My
It's like if you don't drive in with the forks all the way up where you want the top of the pile, it'll grab like a middle bale and then they all fall from the top.
Well, yeah, that's I knew about that, so I grab higher than the one that I want. Yeah, why did I shut that off? I'm gonna go park it. Alden, what would I call the most trustworthy mod sites? Like which one? Which one do I trust most? I mean, FSUK is really good, and American Eagles Modding. I mean, those are the two I really frequent. And there's other good ones. You really just have to use your judgment. I mean, if you want to use the other sites, that's fine. My preference is to use some that are just a little higher quality like that. Not saying everything on those sites are the best looking mods, but I don't know.
I'm not sure the trigger is very good on this side of the barn.
I gotta get a little bit closer to the feed here.
The inside?
Yeah. The trigger would probably be closer to the cows. Thinking as a map maker here. Bingo. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we can go ahead and put this stuff away, Dusty. I think I said another load, but we'll be fine for now. And you could probably just leave that fan attached to that mixer
Okay.
in the shed where the mixer was sitting. Pain, I use the global water plane, the FS17 standard. I believe that's what it is anyways. However, for some of these smaller ponds, I really just scaled it down and took off the user attribute for it so we weren't swimming halfway across the map. Yeah, back it up, Dusty. Nice. Back that ass up. Alright, I'm gonna bring our tender stuff over. Remember what group everything is in. Like, we need to remember to move the unload trigger on this trailer.
Yeah, I'll try to do that today.
I do like this auger setup we're using for it, though. Works pretty nice.
Where is the auger?
I've got it here with the trailer. I'm hooking it up to the pickup. Actually, I wonder if I can haul it behind that hopper trailer. It's got a hitch. I want to see if I can't do that. It'd be really convenient. And I won't have to use follow me or have another guy take that pickup. I need to turn.
What were you saying about back that up?
Back that ass up. This thing's got a bigger ass too.
Tristan, you're letting your dog eat your pizza? I don't know if that's a good owner or bad owner.
I mean, I gave my dog like a piece of pepperoni or something. I'm not seeing what I need here for the trigger. Maybe that's something we could add while we're messing with it. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, now try to hook it up.
I don't think that would make a difference because I left that on before
Oh,
and it hooks up to the pickup fine. But anyways, if you want to grab that pickup, then
yeah, I'll grab it.
I just need to. We just need to figure out what. What's the word I'm looking for? Attachments. We need
Wow,
to figure out
look
what
at the camera on. Did you notice
what?
the inside camera?
Let me see it. What about it? Is it messed up or
It's
something?
upside down, isn't it?
Oh, mine's not.
Oh,
We've had this problem before with mods. Very few of them, though.
yeah, mine's like completely upside down.
Mine was right side up.
That's weird.
But yeah, I just need to figure out what attacher joint it is for the auger, and then add that to the hopper trailer, and we'll be golden.
No brakes on this truck.
No, it's one thing I don't like about it. Once you get going, you better give yourself a lot of room to stop. Payne, if you want to message my page about that, I think I said that last time you put a chat on about that error. Just message my page and I'll see if I can't figure it out. If you don't, I will not even think about it. And it'll just go in the back of my head and forgotten forever. So I'm not gonna try to figure that out while I'm streaming here. And yeah, Alex says it might be because of face tracker. I mean, face tracker might think it worked for me for some reason.
Huh, that's a good thought.
I don't know why it would be that way, but it could be. And I remember before there were a couple mods where I've had my camera look upside down and be right set up for others. And it's just weird how it works.
Oh, Tris, that'll teach you to go to the bathroom and leave a piece of pizza on your desk.
Where are the planters at?
64, whatever it is over there, that big one, over by the grain bins.
66.
Yeah.
That okay? The one with the titties up top.
No, wrong. It's the other side of the road. Gee, I can't slow down. We're gonna take a detour, people.
Oh, 54. By the feedlot.
No.
Back 67. Give me a field number here.
Hang on. Yeah, 67. You're going right towards them.
Okay. I guess I would have seen that if I would have given it time, but I had the map pulled up. I didn't even stop to see when I was in those planters.
See, that's when you're that hungry, you need to go to the bathroom and eat at the same time.
I've done that. I won't lie.
Oh, so have I.
Jeez, we're getting squirrely there, bud.
This, we gotta,
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, add some friction to the tires, because at 50 miles an hour, it should not get squirrely.
Could be the auger you're pulling too. I'd say line that up with your planter. Why don't we just top them both off while we're here? Definitely about ripped off the tire there.
Like, this thing's got so much torque, you don't even need it. Like, the torque converter can't hold it if you put it in gear.
You can drop it anywhere. I can get it lined up.
We need a 2017 Ford.
I need an 05 Chevy.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I'd like a 17 2500 Chevy.
Yeah, those are nice too. I just really love the cat eyes.
That's like my
Absolutely
least
model.
favorite, but you and Adam both like the cat eyes.
The generation before the cat eyes I don't like. Like it was cat eyed but like rounded off, like similar, but
Yes.
those I hate. Once they like squared off them and made them look mean, that's where like you want to open up that okay. Now this I like doing. I like this setup here. It's different, but it freaking works well. Most guys just use a regular tender or bulk tender or something with its own spout and auger on it.
Yeah, I
This
mean
is
the Meridian that MJD released probably be all right for this kind of stuff, but this is something different. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I like doing it like this because it is different.
Just get our seed triggers moved over, or the dump trigger on the trailer moved, and we'll be better.
Yep, bingo.
Hey, Garden Pulling Nation.
Nope, you're full.
Dang, that's fast.
Yeah, it is. Something you might want to figure out.
The speed of the auger, I guess.
Yeah. Joe says, easy there, Squirrely Dan. He probably saw your little mishap on the road.
Right? Think I was drinking or something.
Matt, I should tell Dusty you have one what? John Deerman, I'm using FaceTrack No IR, is what it's called. It tracks your face movements through a webcam.
I'm assuming you wanted me to move so you can back under the auger.
Yeah, I'm not going to move that all around. Yeah, that's a good idea too, John Deerman. Do a gravity wagon full of seed and put it through the auger. That's something I've seen before. Sometimes there's gravity wagons that has its own auger on it. Joe says they only have cup holders in the rig for road beers. Road beers, obviously. That would be me. I'm the one that drinks and does farm sim. I don't know. Dusty's usually pretty sober when he's driving, relatively, anyways. You got a core set up, I imagine.
Yeah. Me to save it.
Yeah, you're out of range for a copy.
Save done one.
Copy.
Brian, you're quiet today.
Yeah, I'm busy working on this cart.
Ah.
See, did I shut all that off? Dude. Alright, you're gonna want to skip a couple passes at the end, Dusty.
Okay.
I want to do it this tandem style.
Roger that.
I don't know, it's just the way I like doing it.
But it's wrong. No, kidding.
Oh, damn, Dusty. Salty.
Wonder why these tractors don't leave tire tracks on the inside tire.
They don't, do they?
I noticed the four-wheel drives don't either. It's weird.
I think I know why. I mean, I don't know how to explain it because I don't feel like thinking about it, but I remember that in 15, and there's a workaround for it. But
Yeah, but I thought the
Brian?
wheel configs that we use in 17 fixed that.
John Deerman asked how you doing there, Brian. How you feeling?
All right, still can't quite sit in the office chair, so I got a monitor on the floor and I'm lying down.
Oh, now there you go. That's a nice setup there.
Garden Pulling
I got
Nation
comfortable.
over here says he thinks you're drunk.
Thinks I'm drunk?
Yeah,
Why's that?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There may have been a beer cracked at 10 this morning,
Nice.
and there's still one right now because I'm out of all my other drinks in my house, and I don't really feel like water right now. If I keep it up, I could be plastered by the end of the day.
Demonte, no. No Xbox One or PS4 for me.
We're playing Farm Sim on GameCube. Have any sub trains yet today, Dusty?
No subtrains.
Man, I need to pick up the subscriber count. When I get to 4,000, there's going to be a few more map objects released on top of the pack I just did.
Nice.
Just need to build them first. So I was looking for some input from some people. I got some input. John Deerman. In real life, yeah, we're done planting. First, I thought you were talking about in game. I was like, man, we just started planting. Tristan says, do a drunk stream. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I got a lot of woes in my life. Gotta drink them away. Joe says, can't drink all day unless you start early. Well, that is very accurate. Oh, we only got one Endro here. There'll be some tight turning, especially with the fence there.
Yeah, I probably need to do another couple passes. I suppose I could do
Yeah.
that when I flip around.
Yeah, one. I usually do 2 Endro passes. It gives you plenty of room.
Yeah, normally I usually do Endros last. Just that way, if you turn around, like have to do a short or a longer turn. you know that you're gonna miss that, and you can go back and get it with the end row pass.
I do that with tillage. Planting, I don't.
Growing up, planting, we always did the end rows last for some reason.
I have heard it both ways in real life. Some people do end rows first, some people do them last. I mean, it really helps if you do have GPS set up for it and know exactly where the end rows will be and not guessing.
Exactly. Hey, John Deere man.
Oh, that's a good idea, Joe. He says, I'd like to have a dedicated series to drunk mod reviews.
Oh,
I
Joe's
like the
watching you
idea.
today?
Yeah, I would fund that. I would fund that. I would fund the beer for it. And that's about all, but that's about all you could fund in that.
Well, you need to get your sponsor on board.
Yeah. Brief message from our sponsor, Bud Light. I should like just do one stream, not monetized, and like rip some Bud Light commercials off of YouTube and add them as a media source, and once in a while just played an ad from them.
At least use better beer. Jeez.
That's just what I got, man. Bud Light boy.
Might as well drink your own piss.
Who says I don't?
Nobody so far.
Exactly.
DeMonte, I'm not sure what you're asking there. Do I play CP?
Maybe he's asking if you use Courseplay.
That
I guess
it
whenever
could
I
be.
see CP, I assume it means Courseplay. And I haven't used that in forever.
No, and Courseplay does not work on multiplayer, from what I know. I've seen a few people say that it does work in 17 on multiplayer, but I've yet to see it being proven.
Has it ever been able to work now good in single player?
I know some people are using it, but I've never ever used it, so
I just remember knowing that when you started getting mods brought into it, you started using it with mods, then it got all hairy. If you used all default equipment, didn't have any other mods in, you were fine. I just remember that from the beginning, though. I don't know if they've updated it, fixed that, or what.
John Deere man, I'm not sure exactly how many acres we have. We pretty much just started planting just the other day. We've got 3 fields out of, I don't know how many we got to plant here, most of the map.
And I wish these planters had acre counters like our harvesters do.
Yeah, I wonder if
Get the proceed mod.
oh, is that what will
Oh.
do it?
Yeah, the proceed mod has a seed counter.
Oh, damn! I wish you would have knew that before we started. Just still, you put it in and use it for what's left, though.
And then coming.
About time.
DeMonte, we play PC only.
Don't lie, Dusty. I'm on GameCube.
Oh, sorry. And someone else said iPhone, so okay, I can use my iPhone. Sega Genesis, man. Or Atari, I don't know, whichever.
Use an NES.
So Eric gets on here when you get on to do something, I don't know what, but he was standing around last night because everybody started quitting doing things.
Yeah, I remember that.
Typical.
Just a typical Canadian.
Yep.
I don't know. Brian doesn't have that problem.
Yeah.
An upstanding citizen and multiplayer user here. Mad respect for that Maple Leaf lover.
Well, since Joe's on your stream, I just want to say the map is looking pretty amazing.
Puckering up there, Dusty?
No.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
just saying. I
kidding.
mean, I love the way
Yeah.
that he took it into Blender and did the roads, and they're all smooth now.
Yeah, it does look good. Everything looks good. I noticed some reminiscent appearance of MIG, like the looks like he had paintable trees, and I recognize the bushes from the Made in Germany map as well. I want to use those in the next map as well. At least the tree part, just fill in some of those empty spots so you're not using constant, consistent 3D trees. Cody, this field is fairly big, I will say that, and we're gonna be planting until we're done planting. We got quite a bit to do. We've only pretty much just started. I think we only have two. We have 2 fields planted, and then we're working on a third here.
What field are you on? I can give you a loose estimate of how big it is.
67. Oh, fair enough, Joe. I don't know. I always thought the more 3D trees had, the worse off you'd be, especially when you just have them packed in there. I know in Bedford County, Cole had like half of them like sitting partway under the ground and kind of acted as some more foliage. So I wonder if you did that on top of having all the trees above the ground, how that would impact it as well. I always figured more polys you had, less performance you'd be getting, and I thought it was always worse with collidable polys. Like when you have something that's high poly and has a collision enabled, I always thought that was even worse. Actually, I have kind of proven that it's worse with something like the 3D modeled tin on grain bins and all the bolts in there that I had. Once I reduced or took off the collisions off of those, it really helped performance. It's gotta be basic collisions.
Yeah, my estimate thing for when I did field sizes showed 140 acres, but that seems a little small almost.
140. I don't know. I mean, this map is kind of scaled down a little bit.
That seems close. I mean, this almost feels like it's a half section.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit smaller than. Well, this would actually be. This is a full section here. Almost 3/4. Take out the chunk from the farm there, and then the chunk from field 68, probably around 3/4. Are you going to be coming back to the west there when you get back up there, Dusty?
Yeah, just stay on your normal path.
Well, I mean, I have it set to skip a pass.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, I meant I know. I used the interactive placement too, Joe. I just meant he intentionally placed some underneath the ground to act as kind of like a bush foliage sort of thing. Because I mean that just adds even more trees to the mix. But I get what you're saying with the clip distances. That probably does help. Well, you see, I can't stay on my path there because then we'd hit wings there.
We got this.
Nah, I'm skipping another pass. I ain't even gonna try that.
Yeah, I guess you gotta take my pass and I need to take yours.
Bingo. Matt, yeah, the Landells we're using are indeed private. I need to put in a set of rules in our video descriptions about asking for stuff like that, or asking about stuff like that. Absolutely, I should, or just ban the word private and all of its misspellings.
Or the word release or whatever.
Public, private, release. Will you release?
Will you give me?
Seasons. Don't forget seasons.
Life on Farms can't spell Joe's name.
I saw that. Land Bej.
Guess I can't say anything. If I type in on my phone, there's a chance it would autocorrect anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I see you changed the spelling of photo modder there, Eric. Good work. Good work.
I had to take your great advice.
Heck yeah, photo matter.
Ban the word random.
Yeah, I know it's kind of a dirty word, isn't it? Can I ask you a question if that's okay? If not, that's okay. That is a classic one too. And the people that whenever they apologize ahead, like if something you're going to apologize for, just don't ask it in the first place.
I'm sorry, this is a stupid question, but
I know you get asked this a lot, but
and he knows that you get asked a lot, but he's gonna continue to ask the same question that he's heard the answer to when other people have asked it.
yeah. Half the time, I don't mean to be rude about it, but I just ignore some of the things that I get just because it's questions like those. Oh, John Deere man, a photo modder is kind of a reference to I don't know how I want to put this.
That's an elite
To
group
photo
of modders.
modding.
There's just a modder that used that term, and it was just, in my opinion, really ridiculous. And we're kind of just making fun of that. But it's basically people that maybe think they're modders, but only post screenshots and something like that. Like that's kind of what his thought behind that was.
It's what we all are. Media modders.
Yep. Streaming modders. I think Joe enjoyed that.
Oh, was that the first time you heard that?
It might. I don't know. It might have been referring to my burn on the person that said it. I don't know exactly.
Well, since he said burn notice, yeah, maybe.
That was my guess. I don't know. Hard to say in this stream, in the streaming chat, since there's some latency between the video and what he's saying. Aiden, we're gonna be going for a while, anyways. I will probably take a break and come back, but I don't know how long though.
Google's always the best place to get mods. I don't care what people say.
Yep. If you can't find it on Google, you probably won't find it at all. And just, yeah, and that's a good piece of advice for those wanting some of the mods in our streams. If you can't find it by Googling it or looking on mod sites, just assume it's private. Man, sometimes this shader stuff does look really nice.
I took mine out and my F12 started working again.
Yep, my screenshot button is not working at all. Print screen might. Yep, print screen works.
Just use your phone for taking pictures.
There you go.
Now that's a real photo
I
modder.
was just gonna say that. Photo monitor's at its finest.
God, that just grinds my gears when people do that. Grinds my gears. You really want to know what grinds my gears? Them photo modders. JGS Productions, yes, this is a 4X map indeed.
How fast are you running? 9?
9, 10. Looks like it brings me down to 9.5 ish. Throttle is maxed. Yeah, JGS Productions, this is in fact the Great Plains planter that was in the Big Bud DLC. And thank Christopher, glad you joining for the stream today.
How'd you get way up there, Eric?
This is just where the spreader was. So I just continued on going.
Hard to stop the Eric train. Canada Express.
And don't discourage me from doing work, Dusty.
I know.
All right, all right. I just hope you're doing the right fields. Is all I'm saying.
I mean, don't they all need fertilized?
Well, yes, but we need to stay on bean ground so the cultivators can keep rolling.
Let's see, in 32, he's in bean ground. He got lucky.
If I wasn't in the right field, I was blaming Brooks.
Yep, just blame whoever's not here. That's the general rule of thumb.
So, Chance, you're saying the F12 key using the Steam method of screenshotting will still work, even though you don't get the notification?
Doesn't work for me. Even though I don't get the notification, it doesn't screenshot it at all.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, let's see if I can get this cart kind of filled in today.
Now, I'm gonna get to the end of this pass, and I kind of feel like getting going for a little bit, getting something to eat, taking a break. Probably come back later.
Yep, that sounds all right.
Sounded so enthused when he said that.
I was trying to think if I stop now, I could maybe work on the grain trailer.
Yeah, if you don't get to it, I might take a stab at her.
I barely know her.
Damn, you're good. You're learning.
Ha! Got him!
Oh my god.
That was awesome.
That was perfect.
We gotta be the soundboard ourselves now since we don't have it anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Makes us think on our feet a little more. Well, I guess we'll just keep in touch. If you get started on the grain trailer, let me know. If I get started on it before you do, I'll let you know. Can't be too hard, just moving that one, probably just moving a node, and then looking at the attacher joint for the auger hitch.
Yeah.
Really easy. Just a matter of actually doing it, which is what I always have a problem with. I say I'm gonna do something, but then I just keep forgetting and putting it off and keep forgetting. It's a vicious cycle. I am in South Dakota, in the good old US of A. I've got a few Canadians in here, and actually just 2 of them right now. And then, Dusty, you're south, ain't ya? I always forget where you're from.
Oh, I'm from North Dakota. I always will be from North Dakota.
But where you live, I think that's what the
Live in
question is.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, yes.
Hotlanta.
Yeah. But you know all about that party life there. You probably are the party life there.
Right? I am the party.
My name is Rod. I like to party. I'm trying not to drive this into the water again like I did the tractor and cart.
So Chance says if you use the F12 menu and set a screenshot path in that, I think, because there's an option there,
Oh.
and then it works that way.
Oh, let me see. Screenshots. Print screen is what it's set for me. And then yeah, you can set your file path to go to your farming simulator screenshots. And set your screenshot format, PNG, PNG or BMP. So yeah, it's versatile.
Okay.
Somewhat.
That would work then. I need to get that installed.
No, I don't live in Canada. Life on Farms, like I said, I'm in South Dakota.
He's never been to Canada.
I've been in North Dakota, so that counts.
South Canada.
Alright, well, I am out of here. Those of you in my stream, thanks for watching. Are you gonna still go, Dusty? Keep
Yeah,
going?
I might go a little bit longer.
Well, then everybody go check out Country Roads Media's stream there. You can find a link to his YouTube on my main YouTube page. That's Country Roads Media. Should show up with the stream right there. So that will be just perfect. See if I can't do something. All right. Thanks for watching and have a great day. We'll see you next time. I'll catch you guys later.
Sounds good.
Bye bye.
Tire looks like I have a flat.
Better get Adam to come and fill it up.
Why Adam?
Cause he's the bish.
He gets to shovel poop first.
So if you press R on this Meridian 1260, it just dumps it on the ground.
Yeah.
Why though?
Because I think it's scripted more like a combine. Because the combines will do that. And we've got the combine mod in here that will allow you to do that. So
Oh.
that thing really should be rescripted.
Yeah, I think it's just probably scripted as green card because the mod also affects green cards.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
After we do all the work, after we spread all the work around, is he gonna want to do the grass fields? Spread those?
I don't think that helps anything, does it?
I think it does, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think it boosts yield.
Oh, does it? Well, we might then, I guess. Well, we gotta get the bean ground spread, and then we'll start spreading corn ground. We got the sub train rolling, guys. Keep that train horn honking.
Doing 18 miles an hour in this spreader and it locks on fine to the GPS.
Seriously?
Yep. First time it's done that.
Yeah, I've never had it do that. So how many of you guys on chat own the Big Bud DLC? So you guys that don't own it, you guys play on PS4 or Xbox too, right? I agree, Chance. I don't know why they won't put out an update for it or something to fix that. Built a custom PC, but you don't have $15 for the mod pack? I totally agree, Tractor Man. Wish I knew how to do it. Gonna have to learn Blender or Maya here soon, I hope. How often do you eat out, Caleb, when you're in college? I'm assuming you're home from, on spring break, or not spring break, but summer break. That is, you do make a good point. There's only the planter, the air drill, and the cultivator, and the set of the cultivator slash harrow thing that looks like a harrow, but it's really not. Those things are pretty good. But you're right. The rest of it, it's just meh, in my opinion. We'll see you later, Sask boy. Well, that's a good goal to have, is to not have college loans.
I'm digging the stream title, Dusty.
Say what?
Said I'm digging your stream title.
Oh, did you not know that? Notice that last night?
Nope.
You know what? We're not gonna make another pass. I should have checked that earlier. Braden, what's your question?
Does Discord's overlay work for FS?
Yeah.
How do you get it to come on?
Well, which overlay are you talking about?
Well, it's something about an overlay, and I turned it on, and it looks like you can see people talking, like something comes up.
Yeah, it shows you who's talking. Man, this planner won't back up with this tractor because of the 3-point. Is there a way to change the collision on a 3-point if it's not being used? It doesn't have to have such a large collision.
3-points don't even really usually have a collision, I don't think, in the game.
Well, I don't know what it is because, like, I guess you need to try it because when you're turning, the 3-point seems like it's colliding with the hitch itself on the planter, so it doesn't allow the tractor to turn shorter than it could.
Or is it that there's just a limitation on the planter itself on how sharp it can turn?
Oh, I guess that could totally be it. Since it's not a mod or anything.
Because, like, I know the big, or for the Sea-Dock, that was why it pulls so hard, is because it's got a limitation on how sharp it can turn or something.
Braden, which mod did you download? It all depends on the mod and how it's packed. It could be a mod that requires you to unpack it because there could be multiple zip files in that one zip file that you downloaded. Afternoon, Radiant. How much do you have left on that field, Eric?
Done. So, do you want me to cultivate it now?
Well, I think the cultivators are down here on 54 because I think that's what needs to be done next.
Okay, I'm just gonna go refuel this thing and I'll hop there.
I mean, you can help me plant if you want. I don't care. I don't have too much left on this field. I guess there's a few rounds yet, but and then I can hop in a cultivator later. Oh, I wasn't. I was forgetful John today. I haven't looked at those packs, Braden, so I don't exactly know, but I would unzip it and see if there's 2 other zip files in it. I'm guessing there's gonna be 2 zip files, one for the 9RX and one for the 9R. I'm pretty sure the 9RX that you have is the only one that's out there. And Radiant, that's easy to do when you got the money mod. Oh, real farming's always better than playing farm sim. I think everybody wants a good 9RX mod. Do you like the real ones? Bailey, thanks for the sub. I like the Magnums. 8930 is a good tractor. Gerald, thanks for the sub. I love quad tracks. I probably like quad tracks more than I like the John Deere 9RX. I mean, in the farm sim world, farming with newer equipment, you get more done. Unless you were like on a 1x map, in my opinion. 4x map gets too big for small equipment. Unless you just kind of what I would call hobby farming. You play on the map in just like a small area or something. But an 8930 would make a great secondary tractor for the game. Put a loader on it. Afternoon, Jack. How's it going? I was up in Kentucky last weekend filming with Big Tractor Power, and one of the farms has a 620 RX. And it was a nice tractor, but the little bit I rode around in it, it seemed like it was awfully noisy compared to the quad tracks. There's lots of DV90s out there braving for mods. They're pretty decent. John Deere Man, yeah, Random quit streaming for a little while. He took a break. He may come back later. So why does that Cummins motor and the John Deere sound louder than the same motor that's in the Quadtrac? Do you know? What would you classify as smaller version of a Big Bud? What's the problem, Eric? Are you guys going to be getting the new 850 air cart for the drills? Hey Carson, how's it going, buddy? Did you get your technical difficulties worked out?
Yep.
Did you forget how to run the GPS?
My HDMI cable broke not too long ago, so I had to resort back to a VGA.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. And so now this one's so monkey fucked. You gotta have it in a special position, or else your screen's got a real green tint or a blue tint, or it's bad.
See you later, Radiant.
I'm kind of enjoying building this cart from the frame up piece by piece.
Oh, yeah?
It's kind of fun to learn how this whole thing's all put together.
You have to
I think-
texture it, right?
Yeah.
I think me and Dusty got a long list of stuff that you would just love to. You'd have a lot of fun modeling.
Well, I'm sure. I think I made myself a list a while ago, and there's like 40 things.
How
And
big
most
would
of
your
those were
list
new
be, Dusty?
models. Some were edits, but most were new models.
Running grain cart's fun. I prefer sitting in the combine, but I don't mind grain cart operating. Radiant, can you get me some pictures? You can post it to our page, maybe? If not, you can message it to me.
I'm really looking forward to more of the 1300 bushel than the 2000 out of this frame size.
Yeah, I'd much prefer the 1100s or 13s. 13s is just an odd size because it's only a truck and a half.
Yeah. Like, I wonder what the capacity would be if you had no extensions on this cart whatsoever.
Those are all the same size, right? Just with extensions added? And then maybe a little longer?
Like 1300, 1600, 2000, they're all the same. It's just extensions.
Okay.
That makes it pretty easy for modeling.
Tristan, you can message me pictures. That's fine. Braden, I'd love to have both of those items in game. More so the applicator than the disc.
God damn.
Calm down there, son.
I guess I need to go get a cultivator.
What, you just gonna park it there?
No, for the last pass and a half, I accidentally pressed Y, so I've been putting down radishes.
And this is why we don't let Eric run the planter.
I wonder if that happened when I was typing. We need Brian to teach us how to open up these i3Ds so that we can put some harrows on this yellow cultivator thing.
Nah, we need to model a real harrow.
And just Jimmy rig the
Nah, just do a Degelman 120 footer.
Yes. I'd settle for an 80.
120 is too small.
2 120s.
Weld them together.
Tristan, you
Jam
can.
on the radio now.
You guys should be able to message the Country Roads Media Facebook page. You don't have to be a personal friend or anything.
Good thing I'm not on voice recognition.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm singing along with Super Freak on the radio.
Oh, nice. Which page were you talking about, Tristan? Randoms page, maybe? It's all good, buddy. Hey Alex, how's it going? Tristan, it's a hack. Well, not really. It's actually a bug in the GPS mod. If you turn on your F5 key and then you hit it again, you'll see I have the lines there. That key will actually show you like where the light is in the map right now, where it's set at. So once you turn that back off, it turns off the GPS lines for some reason. And really, if you need to have your GPS lines visible, because you don't, like you're first doing your field or something like that, you have, if you accidentally hit your F5 key like that, you need to use the F5 key and keep the lights on just to have it visible then. Or you have to restart your game. Yep, Brain, I got message. It's a good picture. Are those flex drapers? How much are you gonna cultivate there, dude?
Just these 2 strips. We'll strip in a piece.
Plot twist, you're starting the field from scratch again.
Right? Okay, guys, we're gonna cultivate this whole field and redo it. You should just left it. I would have put random in the combine opening the field up or something like that for him to see it.
Sometimes he's not on and he tells us to put soybeans in a field. We should just fill her with radishes. And maybe do the headland soybeans and then fill all the middle with radishes.
Alright, I'm coming up behind you, so. Oh, you guys actually run 2 different sizes? Does that not mess up your GPS lines?
I'll be right back.
Hey Matt, what's going on?
I'm back.
Oh, this field didn't get finished over here.
Talking about 66?
Yep.
I was just looking at that. I'm on my way.
It's where I left off when we went to start chopping. So then whenever we started back up cultivating again, I guess they didn't know it wasn't done. Oh well. Bandit, are you saying the stream is cut off on the right side?
Yeah, on your stream, we're missing the right inch or so. Like, I can't see any of your money or anything like that if you're logged in.
Oh, sure enough. Interesting.
I think it was like that a little bit last night, too. I'm not sure if you changed screen resolutions.
Yeah, it has something to do with that resolution. Bandit, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'll fix it for the next stream.
Well, I think with this progress shot, I'm gonna hop off for lunch.
Sounds good. Cart's looking real good. What you doing?
Stealing your tractor.
What'd you do with yours?
I just parked it by my beautiful cultivator.
Why is that?
I'm unsure of a reason.
Are you done playing?
No, I'm come. Need to go to the store and take these ugly mud guards off.
What, the black fender?
Yeah, on the front,
Why?
cause they ugly.
It protects your windshield. I don't think those come off anyway. What are you going across the field for, you numbnuts?
I am sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Why you putting her in the ditch, Dusty?
Nah, I'm going into the field.
I don't know, looks like you're just putting her in the ditch. Need us a Meridian auger.
Why?
Cause they're nicer than the Secondiac one.
Subtrain's going off. It's much appreciated, guys. Trying to figure out the best way to do this field. I think we need to, I want to flip the GPS north and south. How much is not fertilized, Brooks?
Not quite a third.
I mean, I remember doing the edges. I wonder if it's a glitch in the map on what it's showing that's been done.
I don't understand, except, I mean, it just. What I just did, I can see.
If you look on the PDA, it says all of 66 is fertilized.
Yeah, but the top part up by where the pivots are is light blue. But there's like stripes in 44 and 54 too, so I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, and I went through 15, and 15 looked like it was all done, but it's not showing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if it's just map size or something. Well, what I was talking about not being done was that little corner that's not cultivated down there. Caleb, this is a John Deere 8345R. Better watch what I'm doing here now. So this planter has a hitch on it. On the back is what I'm saying, Bandit. Oh, it's like a tow between cart. There's no point in pans when you can't move the dirt. So that's a no. I got you.
Not using GPS while playing on a potato is just a disaster.
Drive slower.
You
Ain't
want me to
got
stop?
time for
You want me to stop 66?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any point. I know I did this area because I was the one that did it.
Okay, I mean, I can see it's taking it to its final fertilized state.
I mean, unless with him fast forwarding, it needed another shot of it. That could be. Just leave it. We'll just spray it after the crops come up. Gives us something else to do with the sprayer.
Rex, do you want to come planting? Because I'm going to go quickly grab a bite of lunch.
Yeah, let me put the spreader away.
I need to check, Chance. Joe, quit asking for subs, please. This is not the place. Armani, thanks for that. Appreciate it.
You could read that a little sarcastically.
I don't really care.
No, I understand.
Oh, he should have kept coming with me. I need 2 passes on this end, on the ends here by the trees, so we can get turned around.
I didn't know which way you're running the field.
Oh, you're running with the GPS, right?
Eric had it off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna run that way with the field. That way we could fill at that end because there's several approaches along the field. Oh, my GPS is lagging out. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Jacob, that's funny. Yes, Tristan, if you're changing from tracks to wheels, there's a whole wheel config you're going to need to put in. The best thing would be to look at the in-game Case IH combine. Since that's set up for wheels and tracks, you could use that script and then do the same thing with the combine you're changing, just you're going to have to make the nodes match up, or the indexes rather. We use several different Dropbox, Mediafire. Yeah, Tristan's exactly correct. Yeah, Matt. It's last couple of days have been pretty good. Do you want to flip around where you're going and then go back up towards the trees and then go like cut in around the trees there? I changed my mind. Instead of cutting this in half, I'm gonna work this quick and we'll do this portion long ways, or the same direction we're gonna go, just do the whole thing at once. Been good, Tristan. We're getting some subscribers now, so, you know, viewership's gonna go up, hopefully. Hey, Cody, how's it going?
You still streaming, Dusty?
We are. You need to say something that you can't on the stream?
No, I just wanted to know. Make sure.
Yeah, I'm finishing cultivating 66 here.
What part of it did we miss then?
When you and I started cultivating after we got the spreading done, I was down here in this bottom corner. And then we went to do the silage stuff.
Oh, like kind of that, the southeast corner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just...
Because I drove the tractor up north where that cell tower is. So then, you know, it was hard
Yeah.
to tell there was anything left. It was my fault.
Yeah, I think Christian went in your tractor and just probably went going from there.
Yeah, exactly. No big deal. Cody, we're doing good. Braden, random stuff that he releases will all be on his Facebook page, just like the guys have said. Andrew, Random is not streaming currently. He was earlier. Watch where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem.
I'm trying to not miss anything in the chat. That way the guys don't think I'm ignoring them. And I'm not using GPS since it's long been reset.
I hear you.
I don't even
Yeah, try to.
Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, you're doing exactly what I was gonna have you do.
Nah. You and I haven't known each other this long.
I know, right?
I usually try to help you out sometimes in the chat. When you're doing something, I can see it come.
The search feature in Facebook's probably the easiest way. Most of his stuff will be on ModHoster or any other mod sites too. People tend to just upload it there because they want download views from it.
Looking at this cart, I'm not sure how the green's actually getting down to that bottom auger. Everything is modeled in as being shot.
Did they model in like a top, like a auger cover that goes over that bottom auger?
Yeah, they got everything. They got the auger in there. But everything, the way it's modeled, it's all plugged in that no grain would actually flow to the auger.
There's probably trap doors that they don't have modeled in or something.
It must be the things move or something.
Because that's a 2 auger model, right?
Yeah.
So normally wouldn't you have trap doors so you can shut it off because you have to turn those augers on, otherwise you plug it before you can let grain flow through it.
I guess I gotta figure out how that mechanism works here.
Thanks, John Deere man.
Oh yeah, I see it. They must move up hydraulically there. Yeah, like for me, there's no point in modeling the bearing and everything to the auger under there.
No, not at all.
I think I'll keep the plating, but I don't even think I need the shaft for it.
You want to turn around and go back down that side so we have our 2 passes there?
Yeah, I was going to.
Might as well leave all the bearings in there and animate everything and the balls spinning inside them.
Make the poly count higher.
Just be ridiculous. Well, because they got the clear hub covers, I thought about leaving them and then modeling everything inside the hubs.
Ooh, so you can see it all?
Yeah, but I figured that's just a waste of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort for little gain, really. Most people aren't going to appreciate that anyway.
No, and I don't know if I'll be allowed to release this. Nobody would
I do have to say, I like how fast this, or how responsive this planter is, as far as up and down.
Drops like a brick.
Yeah, I mean, some of the other implements and stuff that we use, it quite to the delay.
Yeah, it's all how it's scripted, I guess.
handle.
Yes.
And even after I sped it up, it's still pretty slow.
It is a little, but it's way better than it was.
Yeah, it used to be 2.5 seconds.
Yes, I've seen the 700s. There's actually a prototype floating around in Kentucky somewhere. I'm not going to give any location specifics, but there's really not a whole lot of difference. The cab inside is the new 9R, or no, sorry, the 8R cab. Interiors, like so your armrest and stuff is all from the 8R. And it's got all the same command consoles and controls and stuff. From what I know, John Deere's trying to get down to where they can use the interior cabs, you know, like 1 or 2 different models, and that's it.
Well, it's smart on their part.
Well, yeah, when everything can be programmed into the monitor now, I mean, you don't need all the stuff on the cab itself. So you have the cab separate, and you have the interior, you know, your seat and your armrest and command consoles and stuff that are all just there and work then.
And it speeds up their installation and Construction costs.
Yeah, it should cut costs, I would think, considerably, at least for them. Not that they're going to pass that on, but
Well, no, but yeah, it'll definitely help out on that timeline. I like the S680. That was a nice combine.
yeah, the 680 is probably my favorite John Deere.
All right, stupid question, Dusty. Is there 9600s around?
You mean still around?
Well, I'm saying in game.
Oh, yeah, I
No.
think there's something, but the model's not the greatest.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
that one in 13, but other than that, no.
I'll be right back, guys.
Believe it or not, that's also on my list. And at some point I want to do a 9600. That's what we still use. Because you can't deny that's one of the best combines ever built.
It did a fair job back in the day.
Like, of all time, like, obviously you can't compare it capacity wise, but that's one of the best combines ever built. Like, my dad was talking at the elevator a few years ago, and every farmer's talking about what combine they have, and Dad's like, "Well, I still have the 9600," and all of a sudden, all the farmers were all, talking and reminiscing about how great and how they missed the 9600. It was so much better in a lot of ways than their combines they have now.
That's funny.
Are you meaning with mouse control?
However, it's just one of those random ideas.
Or you're thinking like side to side?
Probably mouse control.
What you thinking?
Like, are you thinking like horizontally tilting, or if you're going on level?
Correct.
No, it would be possible, but it would be tricky.
You talking feeder house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it should work the same way a blade works, right?
But he's talking though for tilting side to side.
Yeah, the lateral tilt.
Yeah. I really want to do up one of the new Draper headers, but have it, function properly. How it has the subframe on the combine, and then it's kind of spring to the header, and it floats kind of.
Yes.
Some point, whenever I get to a 9600, then I want to do up a honeybee header, and then make it so it rides proper.
Well, you at least got a decent starting point.
For honeybee.
Yeah, Polly's model.
No, I'm talking like the old green belt.
Oh, okay.
We have one, so it'd be pretty easy to do.
Yeah, they're pretty simple models, aren't they?
Yeah.
If I was to have an older farm on FS, I'd probably have a 2188. Or if I went older, like model-wise, year-wise, maybe a New Holland TR96. But Polly's model would have to be reworked considerably.
I was wondering about a TR98.
And we've got the one from Polly. It's just, it's not a great model by any means. There's hardly any hopper to it.
I would have to stick to the 9600 as my most long-build combine. That or a pull type.
You Canadians and your pull type.
Oh, you can't tell me a 7721 wouldn't be sweet.
No, it actually would look pretty cool.
Pick up header on there, picking up your wheat swaths or whatever you want.
Hey, at least he didn't say like a Super 98 or something like that.
You're getting too old.
It's interesting though, up here sometimes you'll, every once in a while there'll be a 9501 full type.
Okay.
Those aren't too common.
No, they're not.
But Dad's thought about it a few times when every time he sees one he's like, that would be a cheap second combine.
Bandit, we had a 9770 with our 680. It was an alright combine. It was a nice combine back in the day.
Yeah, those were another one of year's better ones, the 9770.
You making a third pass on the outside there?
Yeah, just so you and I can start trying to run the same GPS here.
I think about it, nobody's ever really done a good STS even.
No, they haven't. I'm gonna cheat this corner a little. I really wanted to run what we had on the farm back in that day, like a TR96 and an N6 cleaner, but like I say, both the Poly models I don't think are the nicest, so they need to be reworked. Or you remodel them yourself. Have you been working on a certain red tractor lately?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't been back on it for a while. Or which red one? I got a few.
70 or 90.
Or 90.
The 93.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't touched that one for a while. At work they bought an older one, but it was bigger than the one I had for measurements near me, so at some point I'll have to measure it up too so I can get the proper frame size.
Oh, what did you have? A 50?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, different frame size there.
A 30 would be cool too.
Oh, yes it would, because you could do a Puma.
30 with the fancy front axle.
Yep, and then you get. Technically, they made a loader kit for the Puma. They never sold it with the red tractors, but with the green one, they sold a loader for it. Hey Jay, how's it going? Thanks for joining in. Bandit, I agree. I do like the consoles of the Case IH tractors. The new John Deere's not bad though, really. Leaps and bounds better than the older series that where you felt you were sitting down inside of a hole in the cab. I'm getting a little server lag. We're doing good today. Thanks for asking. If you make the left turn and come to the edge, and I'll come up right beside you then.
It's going to.
$49.55 is a nice tractor. I mean, even today, it's a decent utility tractor. Yard tractor, auger tractor. And you can still put a disc, like a 30-foot disc on it. Lord, what? Our GPS is off. How'd that work?
I don't know.
Yours is working okay, it looks like. No, it's alright. We'll leave the skip there and I'll readjust to your GPS.
Saved on one.
I'll do it at the end down there.
That's fine.
Because if I do it now, it'll probably move over to where the one skip is, it goes to the other side.
It shouldn't. I just saved it just now.
Still a skip there. That's weird. Is that Kinsey planter a pivot? Center pivot fold planter? Since it's 35 row, I'm guessing that's 22 inch rows. See, you're overlapping a lot now.
Mm-hmm. Don't know why.
Maybe that other that single pass in the middle there, you weren't quite lined up.
It was following GPS at the time. But yeah, it's off.
That's alright. It happens. Even in real life. Oh, 15 intros, okay. Lizard's on sale. We could buy a versatile cheaper.
Yeah, I never fixed that.
Yeah, I want to make a planter that's 30-inch corn and 15-inch beans for the game. Not that you can really do that, although we could put in 2 different types of beans, I think. I think Random had that at one point in 15. Thanks, Everett. Thanks for watching.
We use Discord. Did I leave a skips right there somehow, Dusty?
I'll be right back, guys.
I feel like the array modifier is just going to be very helpful on this card.
The map name, Everett, is called Lincoln Creek. It's one that Random Sparks made. I'm sorry, Brian. I didn't hear you. I heard you talking.
Well, I said the array modifier in Blender is going to be very helpful on this card.
That's good.
There's probably post a couple hundred bolt hits for sure to place.
Ouch.
Yeah, it'll be a fun day.
Yeah, this is a fun map, Everett, to play. We almost try to play about every day, every evening. So that's why we ask that you guys subscribe, and it will automatically notify you when we go live. Alright, so let me ask all of the viewers, which brand pickup truck is better? What do you guys think and why?
That sounds like a dangerous question.
Yeah, trying to see if we can get some conversation going. Well, you guys can pick. It's part of what makes it interesting. Yeah, you're right on dangerous.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, asking preferences on tractors and trucks, it's a pretty dangerous topic.
Dusty stepped away for a minute, Alex. Yeah, we were based out of the U.S.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Oh, you're planting that strip?
Yeah, it wasn't going to take much, and I need to fill anyway, and I thought I could get it done before you got back.
It's fine. Hey, Schulte Farms, how's it going?
asked them which pickup they like better and why, so I'm trying to spark some conversation.
Yep. The dreaded Ford or Chevy conversation, usually.
Tristan talked about a Dodge.
Oh, okay.
They all have their good points. They all have their bad points.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on what you want to fix on your truck, really. Like at work, we have Dodges, and they're pretty much always in the shop. There's at least one getting some sort of front end work done.
Alex, I don't know. I think I have to go the Chevy route. Or I could say Toyota Tundra. How's that?
Gay.
No one asked you.
Personally, I prefer 90s GM trucks, but then again, I own one, so that's probably why I'm partial to them.
I like all tractors. My personal favorite Steiger. Even like back to the old Series 3 green ones and stuff like that. Panthers and Tigers and oh my. Panther 1000s, Steigers, 9390s. That's what we had on the farm, so it's kind of what I really like. Versatiles are the next second for sure. John Deere's probably my least favorite brand for tractors, but all the new ones, they're actually really nice. It's just, I still prefer red. Well, Matt, you're talking my game, but I guess since you're not releasing it, I'm out of luck. I think I've seen pictures and it looks pretty good.
You know what brand I actually don't mind, which is kind of surprising? Half.
What model, Alex? I honestly have never been around a real Fendt before. I hear really good things about them, especially like on dairies because of their high road speed and stuff like that. I hear they're really nice tractors, but I've never seen one in person. Now that said, Egco is actually going to be pushing the Fendt brand a whole lot more, and since they're changing the Challengers over in the next year or two to use the Fendt 1050 hood, you know, there could be a whole lot more to that because they actually may put the Fendt interior into the Challengers as well.
There's some fence up here, but it's still pretty rare.
I saw Corner Equipment has one or two there on their listings.
Versatile's the king of the cabs right now. Size-wise, anyway. They're still
Yeah, they're nice.
they're still a very much cheaper tractor. You know, it's not, they don't have all the technology in them in the cab like John Deere and Case IH do, but then again, you're not paying the high dollar price like you are for the other two either.
Our local Versatile dealer just got the new air seeders with the new paint on them.
You can relabel anything you want, but I've never heard very good things about the Easy On brand.
I think it's the guys that like them love them, but the guys that don't.
Matt, why do I need markers? I have GPS.
To make sure your GPS is accurate.
What's the trick here, Dusty, to refill the planter?
You gotta get in the auger and start it. And you gotta open the planter, the cover on the lid, hit N.
Yeah, did that. I'm up to about 40%, and then
Yeah,
it stopped.
Yeah, because the auger will dump automatically because it fills up before your planter's full. It's got a little bit of a capacity to it. So if you start it and then get in the truck and then hit I to dump it. Yeah, I'm using GPS, Matt. The lines just are not visible because a while ago I hit the F5 key, which is a bug in the GPS. So if you turn F5 off, the GPS lines go away.
But who needs those anyways?
I could see the Fendt being very popular in South Africa there, Everett. Especially, you know, you guys have narrow roads down there, I'm assuming, kind of like the Europeans do, so it's a better suited tractor than a tractor with duals with skinny tires. One tractor you don't hear about is the Optum very much. I think that's a pretty cool tractor. I'm pretty sure the Fendts are very expensive everywhere from what I know. I think one of the most expensive tractors actually in that same class. Valtro's owned by Case IH, I believe, right?
Valtra?
Yeah,
Or Echo?
I thought it was.
No, they're Echo.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Dayton, for the sub. Oh, is it? It's Steyr that Case IH owns.
Yeah.
Alex, I have no idea where Random is. Passed out drunk somewhere, maybe. It's probably because I'm in the cab, guys. The cab has quiet sounds on it, or whatever scripted, whatever you call it, scripted into it. So when you're in the cab, it's a lot quieter. Can you guys hear that now? Just a little. I mean, it's still quiet, but oh, that's weird. Well, we got this whole field left to finish. Plus, we got a lot of other planting to do. So, more planting. Maybe some cultivating. He's the one that hit me.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
tell
wasn't
them
paying
to
attention.
break my shit.
Yeah, right? Now we gotta take both the planter and the tractor to the shop.
Sorry, wasn't paying attention.
You're just lucky we don't fire people on here, Brooks.
I know. Later, Everett. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks, Everett. Nothing like moving an auger the slow way. The sound effect on this auger is pretty cool, though.
Man, welcome to the stream.
How long you guys been streaming for?
I don't know. I have to look. This dude's gonna get put in timeout again. He keeps doing this.
It says only an hour, but I feel like it's been a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it does feel longer than that. It might be only an hour, though. Yeah, that sounds more right, Chase. You're calling me a bitch because I'm not responding to your incisiveness? There's a delay to the stream, dude. Guess we're gonna have to drive on the beans. Eric, you wanna handle this. You don't have to, don't boot him.
What the ISIS guy?
Yeah. Apparently he's starved for attention or something, I don't know. I can't understand a word he says because he's like barely speaks English apparently.
Google translating it working good.
Did you get that bitch assistance hole? I don't. That doesn't make any sense.
God, are you deaf? Dusty, are you deaf fluid?
I don't know how I can be deaf if I can't hear him because he can't speak.
You need to make me a moderator on your chat thing.
I did. No, he says to kick him. No, you don't get kicked. If you want to leave, you can leave. No one's forcing you to be here.
I think it's ISIS.
Well, he's yet to say anything except for hi, hi, hello, can you hear me? Pay attention to me. Like, so there's no question, there's no nothing. If you don't like the stream, I don't know why you're here. Okay. Not sure what you report for, but okay.
Everybody else got quiet.
I know, right?
So what happens if I press put user in time?
Yeah, good deal, Everett.
What time is it there? Can someone boot this dude that says, do you have seasons mods? I'm tired of getting that question. Did you just come in here random? Oh, Everett, you're a few hours ahead of us then. It's 4:44 here.
What did I miss, boys?
ISIS is watching our streams.
ISIS, huh?
I had to put them in timeout.
Jeez. A lot of spam there.
He was spamming hi, pay attention to me, hi, hi, how are you, hi, and then he's like, well, fuck you, bitch. And then he's
That's
like,
so
I reported you.
That's annoying. People are stupid.
Yeah, it'd just be better if I paid more attention, right, Everett?
Now I'm gonna come in a second and start up a stream myself.
That's fine. I was thinking about cutting their quits at 5 o'clock for just a little while.
Shit, that's coming close for you.
I know, but I haven't stopped yet from when you got off.
Oh, Dusty, damn it.
Hey, we stagger it like this. It gives somebody can watch this thing for a lot longer. I know,
okay.
right? I can't even talk. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Only half of them. It's like text. Cut it in half.
If it doesn't fit, make it. I don't know. Show it in there.
Send it.
Sand it. I was gonna say if it doesn't fit, you must have quit, but then I was like, that really doesn't work.
A little bit.
Well, I can get off, and if Brooks wants to keep playing for a little while, you guys can cultivate what's been fertilized.
Shit, did you take all the planting from me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it.
Gotta get it in the ground.
That was supposed to be my job.
I didn't know you wanted to do all the planting.
No, I don't. I'll get sick of that soon enough. No, I gotta do all the planting just by myself.
Oh, well, okay then. We can cultivate the fields back.
If you really felt so motivated to do so.
Eric knows all about that.
About what?
I guess he's gonna stay silent.
It's best if we do stay silent.
Hey, Tristan, welcome back.
So I got this little loading GIF that I just put on my screen. I had it activated on there. I thought, oh shit, there's something wrong with OBS.
Nice.
And you just see that circle thing spinning there. It's like, oh crap, that can't be good. I've never seen that in this program before. Boy, I'm motherfucking stupid.
Or tired.
Well, I just had a nap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was. Starting to rain a little bit here.
Oh, is it?
Little bit. I basically chased it on my way home. Beat it on the way back.
Hello, chunky baby boy. What's up, Jared?
It's a hell of a name.
Not your mom's basement baby chunky boy. Or maybe chunky baby boy like he said it. Everything's not your mom's.
Except for me.
Incoming!
Oh yeah, I forgot to give the heads up. My bad.
Alright guys, we're finishing this field up. I think I'm gonna call it quits for at least a couple hours. Maybe come back tonight, later on, do some more so we can get rest of the fertilizer and tillage done. So we can get this planted and get our life moving forward here.
Damn, Dusty. I'm leaving.
But Random just spun up his stream again, so everybody can jump on back over to there.
Preach.
Even the troublemakers.
Don't send the troublemaker.
Because we know what to do with them.
What do we do with them?
Coddle them.
Oh.
Refuse
I
to
can't.
boot them when they ask.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here you go.
It's like, I reported you. I flagged your video. Now boot me, bitch. I'm like, no, we're not going to boot you.
Bet.
Just because you're not getting all the attention or whatever you think you want or deserve.
Dusty, how long does it take to scale a drawing?
No, it's not as easy as you think it is.
Yeah, I know that much.
And you can figure it out. But what you need to do is you put it in and then you have to scale the picture. You put the picture in and then you scale that based off of a dimension that you know is true already. And then you can dimension everything else to get the right, the actual true width and dimensions from it.
I didn't realize this cultivating tool. It's like what looks like front weight sets sitting on the hitch.
Yeah, and it are you in the Steiger? Oh no, you're not. You're sitting over there. How? What? I don't even see your name above the tractor, but whatever. Yeah, the 3-point will, if you're not careful, get into the hitch there, and then you get stuck.
Ah, I didn't have that when I was running it before. Maybe because I was careful.
Yeah, you probably didn't turn sharp enough. And I
Yeah, I
noticed.
skipped passes, so.
And I noticed that with the John Deere, with this one and the planter. I think it's because the planter and that tool's being a Giants mod that it's set up to not allow you to turn very sharp.
I love the weights on there because in real, that thing, if you unhook it when it's unfolded, the hitch would just be up in the air.
I suppose.
I know lots of guys who've done it with harrows around here where they've had to get the loader tractor in to bring the hitch down to hook it up again.
I've done that in the game before. I think it might have been a planter or some ripper or something, and I had a cart hooked onto the back, which then weighed it down a bit.
See, I've never had that, but our Summers harrows had a jack in the back, on the back frame, and you'd put that down to hold the pivot.
I got
Yeah, I know one guy, they did it with a Brandt. the other guy, I don't know what he did it with, but they were trying to get the hydraulic hoses just hooked up to the tractor just to put the hitch down that way. By just pulling on the hoses, trying to get them to hook to the tractor.
That's not very smart.
Well, but like once they had the hoses hooked up, then you'd be able to hydraulically put the back down, and then bring your hitch down, and then you could hook up proper.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
It is kind of smart, but it was a little risky.
Stupid smart. That's what we call that.
that's where you get a hose extension and couple her up just to get her hooked up.
Now, not everybody has those sitting around.
No, no one said everybody was smart either.
Fair enough. Howdy there, Tristan and Chance and Eli. Glad y'all could join in for the stream today. Yeah, Eli, this is the cultivator from the Big Butt Pack.
First question off the bat.
Dusty, I'm just gonna leave the scaling the drawings to you because I can't do that.
I'll have to teach you how to do it.
Just teach me how to do it.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna kill the stream here now, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, damn, that's a risky move there, Massey.